Hi there, day 8 today of the January Progress Challenge. Hope you got on well with making your notes about when you went to bed last night, what you were doing before you went to bed, and when you got up this morning. So you may have guessed that day 8 is simply to look at how you spend your time before you go to bed and when you get up in the morning, and see if there's habits in there that you would prefer not to have and that are perhaps a little bit negative. And we want to change things up and put some positive steps in place so that you are feeling kind of happier and calmer and not holding on to stress when you go to bed, and not waking up in the morning and putting yourself straight back into a stressful state first thing when you wake up. So this is something that I actually myself have focused on over the last few months, and it does tend to for me, it will get a little bit relaxed during the school holidays, and I like to have a lie-in and don't necessarily follow exactly the same processes during the school holidays. But fundamentally for me, it was around my phone, and particularly in the mornings, not waking up and looking at my phone straight away, because that is a really classic way of throwing yourself into a really kind of stressed state of mind. You know, when you look at your phone, you're ultimately checking messages, checking emails, and its demands on your time and what people want and need from you, which is not an ideal way to start the day. So you don't necessarily have to get up a whole lot earlier. That's your choice. That's quite a big change, and would be more of one of the bigger goals that we talked about setting a goal a few days ago. So that's really something that's a challenge in itself. So you may not want to do something like that right now, but you may just want to take the small step of putting your phone somewhere else at night so that you're not tempted to look at it when you wake up first thing in the morning. You may, if dropping off to sleep is more difficult for you, you may want to think about leaving your phone out of the room for the last hour before you go to bed, so you're not looking at it and getting that blue light that interferes with sleep. Something else which would be a fantastic thing to do, and the best times to do it are first thing in the morning and last thing at night, and that is just practicing daily gratitude. And it doesn't have to take ages, and I know for some people when they hear that, they're kind of like rolling their eyes and thinking that's really tedious, and you hear it a lot and it's bandied around, but it's is a powerful tool to use and gets you in such a much stronger positive state of mind. So it's a great habit to get into just first thing in the morning when you get up, to rather than think about all the stresses of the day ahead, and we can have a tendency to hone in on the negatives, but to think about what you're grateful for and the fact that you actually have woken up to another day, and that you've got your family around you, or that you love what you're doing for work, or that there's a really sunny blue sky out there, and you're happy to get out in the fresh air. It could be anything. It could be absolutely anything that you are grateful for. You know that you've got a healthy body, or that you're able to walk to the shops, or that you have a car to get you from A to B. So anything that you're grateful for. And then again in the evening, same kind of thing, and it could be again things you're grateful for, or just to change it up a little bit so it doesn't feel stale, it could just be focusing on something really great that happened that day. What was really, really good about your day that day? So that, again, we have a tendency to hone in on the negatives and the bad things that happened that day, or the things we didn't get done. So think about the good things about that day. And likewise, in the morning, you could set your intention for the day and decide what kind of day you want to have. So resisting the urge to focus on the negatives and think, oh, it's raining outside, and so I'm going to have this kind of day, and that's going to be a pain. This is going to be annoying. So getting all of that negative energy out and bringing in something positive. So think about the kind of day you want to have. If you want to have a happy day, or you want to have a productive day, then you focus on those positives. So that's what I would like you to do, and please feel free to share with me your thoughts around what you would like to introduce morning and evening to your routine. It doesn't have to be big. Don't let this stress you out. It does not have to be major at all. A few people have been sharing with me on email what they've been doing day by day, and I think what I'm actually going to do is set up I do have a Facebook group that's a private group, and I've used it before for other challenges. I do a 5-day challenge, and I've used that group. So I think I'm going to send you all a link to join that Facebook group if you're not already on it, and then you have a direct way to contact me and just have chats. Some people really like that format and like the support of others who are doing a similar challenge, so then you can also share with each other what you're doing. And again, don't feel pressured. You don't have to do it. Don't feel intimidated. It's always a really nice positive thing, and it's just a plus for those who would like a bit of extra support with this. So good luck with that. Hope you enjoy it, and do let me know how you get on and if you pull anything positive out of that. Okay, have a great day. Bye.